Hey everyone, it's Puff. Today I just want to do a quick update on two things. One, it's about Inferno X, which will be released on the 26th of September. And the piece of good news is that I actually won the lottery that I almost missed. That I think I shared this in my previous video. I think 2 videos ago I updated my viewer and told you to apply before 2nd September, and result was released today, 5th of September, and I actually managed to win it. So this is considered pretty lucky, because if we go down the list, I've counted totally, I have participated in 24 lotteries and I only won 5 or 6 of them, so that's about 25%, 20 to 25% success rate. But I think I consider myself lucky because other people may not be as lucky as myself. So this is the set that will be released on the 26th, and the very nice thing is that they are actually delivering this before release date. So here it says I need to purchase it before 9 of September, so I'm going to do it very quickly right after this, and the delivery will be by the Thursday 25th September, so it's the day before release date. So technically on release date, it will arrive at the shipping location where I'm going to ship it to Singapore, so to the warehouse. I will probably receive it sometime in the early October, and that will be nice. And this box, actually the color itself looks a little bit kitty with the orange color, a little bit too vibrant for me. Usually I'm not sure, I thought the recent few sets are mostly more dull and darker color, but this is very vibrant. You have the lime type of green and the pink. The Charizard, Mega Charizard, is blue in color, so it's very vibrant. Even the box is orange. Quite interesting. So that's the piece of good news I wanted to share today. But the not so good news, there are quite a few, because first of all, on Pokémon Center there's no more booster box on sale. As shared in the previous time, there was no update. The only booster boxes on sale are all lottery items, so the only thing you can buy on TCG side are loose packs, and there are only 7 of them in sale. But the other things, if you are interested, are still in stock. For example, the Old-Maid and the Super Attention Old-Maid, both of them are still in stock if you are interested. The other one, the Taruka Pokemon, still in stock as well. And recently they also just released a new Pikachu sleeve, which most likely I'm gonna get. If you're into Gengar, they have some sleeves as well. And other than that, there's really not much new stuff on the Pokemon Center. But you can always take a look, because some of their things are not too pricey and it's actually worth picking up. So the other things I'd like to share is the latest situation with Pokemon Center in the US. If you actually follow the other Pokemon content creators out there, especially those who are based in the US, you probably have heard this. And I was actually online on that night. In Singapore it's nighttime, I think it was 10 o'clock at night, and I was just browsing. And because usually, based on our experience in the past few sets, as soon as it was officially announced, and if you start seeing them in PokeBeach, for example, if they see that here it says something like that, Phantasmal Flame revealed for November something, and that usually means it's officially a release, because then John, the water Pokemon master on PokeBeach, can finally release it in his website. And that is usually the signal where it's going to be released soon for pre-order on the Pokemon Center site. And so on the 2nd September, 3 nights ago, I was actually online, and 10 o'clock at night in Singapore. So in the US, it should be in the morning, 9 o'clock or 10, I'm not sure. And so at that time, when we are trying to log in, of course, we start getting error messages and things like that. And then I was thinking, oh, is this it? I mean, am I going to finally have a chance to pre-order something on the Pokemon Center website again in the US? The other thing that is interesting is because then we start actually hearing that there are people who actually successfully check out on the item, even though for normal people like us, when we just keep refreshing the site, we couldn't get in at all. All we get is an error message, and we can't even get into the queue. But I think about 15 to 20 minutes after 10 p.m. or maybe even half an hour, we start hearing news about, oh, there are people who actually manage to check out on the items, and we start seeing screenshots like this. This is from PokeBeach as well. I'm going to share more with you later on. And then there's also a screenshot of their chat. I'm not sure where this is from, but I'm not going to go into it too much. But basically what it says is there are actually scalper groups that actually uses bots. And yeah, how do we know that allegedly they're using bots? Because they were calling themselves a dev group. That means the developer group in the way of a software developer. So that's how we derive at that. And also because usually you can only check out based on this, it's 2 items per SKU. So 2 booster bundle, 2 ETB, and 2 booster display. But if you look at this screen, this is from one person, his email, and he's receiving multiple order. But of course it doesn't show what it is, but we are assuming it's all of the same thing, and it's all around the same time. Within 5 minutes there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them in 5 minutes. So unless he's really buying so many different things and he's placing, you know, separate order, it doesn't make sense. So anyway, they say that they managed to secure 42,000 product within the maybe 1 hour or so. So they are basically bragging about it and say that other people can cry about it, can whine about it, and tell their mom about it, and while they reap their profit. So it's not very nice. What else is there? They say Ultimate 2 for upcoming entrepreneur. Weird. So they're calling the scalper entrepreneur. That means that you manage to get some product and sell them for a high price. So, and that's never mind. And also it remains unclear whether Pokemon Center canceled their orders. Of course, as soon as people hear wind of this, many people actually call and hope that Pokemon Center actually cancel their order, because this is the interesting thing about this is because this is not even actually released yet, because it is meant to be preloaded into Pokemon Center backend in preparation of the launch. But before they officially launch it, somehow the group with the bots are able to check out the item before they even launch it. So this is the thing that many people are unhappy about, because nobody even were able to see the product at all, and it just got wiped out. The group admin allegedly. So in PM actually start telling people to just spread the news that their order actually got cancelled, so that other people can, you know, stop talking about it. But nobody knows actually what really happened. So yeah, unfortunately this is the not so nice thing that's happening, especially over in the US. And earlier this year, I think it was the previous set, Destined Rival, supposedly it actually got better. There are people who got into the queue and waited for a long time, like an hour, half an hour, but at least they managed to buy something. So at that time, most people thought that, you know, Pokemon Center actually managed to sort of make the situation a little bit better regarding bots, actual person able to get some purchase in store online. So it was a little bit of a feel good feeling over there. Positive experience for most people, even though they have to queue to purchase. But with this new development, it seems like it's just, you know, getting from bad to worse. So we'll see how it goes. And with even the Mega Evolution set, which is supposed to be released on the 26th in Singapore, we do not hear anything about the delay yet. I know in Europe and Middle East, Africa, they are actually being delayed for about 2 weeks time. But in the US and other region, it seems like it's not affected at all, but they will be sent out in 2 waves. In Singapore, we have not heard anything at all, but I suspect we'll hear it next week. Usually we start hearing the confirm order, and the shops will start getting their invoices 2 weeks before release. In next week, we will know a little bit more, but as of now, it doesn't seem like this is getting better at all. I mean, even if they start selling them online, you know, the bots are going to still continue to sweep them up and sell them in the secondary market for double the price or whatever it is that people are willing to pay. So it seems like it's going to probably take a little bit longer for the stock level and the supply to get back to a comfortable range, comfortable situation, condition. And so that's the latest update as of now. I hope it gets better. I hope this, you know, Pokemon Center really managed to do something about this. Otherwise, I think the sentiment is going to remain negative for a long time. So please try not to FOMO. I know it's very difficult, but honestly, it doesn't make sense to spend so much money on this. Let me speak for myself. If I couldn't get it at a good or reasonable price based on my situation, I'm not going to buy them. I'm okay with missing out. So I hope it is the same for you. Please don't be FOMOing a little bit too much out of our comfort zone, and stay safe. See you in the next one.